Do you own a camping unit that has the Alde hot water system? Or you're thinking about buying one? Or maybe you're just curious, how does my traditional water heater in my camping unit compare to the Alde water system? Well, we're going to test it, and we're going to find out today in this episode of Travels with Delaney. Welcome back, everybody. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you take time to hit that subscribe button and also hit that little bell right beside of it so that you get notifications of all of our videos. We do a new video every Monday, and we'd sure love to have you be a part of the Travels with Delaney caravan. All right, on to this week's episode where we are going to do another water test in our TaB 400. This time we're not looking at pressure, we're looking at heat. How long and at what temperature will our hot water run? Now I should tell you right up front, if you own a TaB or a TaB 400 with the Alde heating system, the amount of heat that you're getting in your water is going to vary based upon your thermostat setting. In the TaB 400, in the outside compartment where all of those drain valves are, is a thermostat knob. And I'm going to show you here in the picture. There's that knob, and you can adjust it. So it may be a situation where if you're not getting the heat you want, you may need to turn that up to a higher heat setting. But as always, be very cautious because we don't want anybody getting burned or scalded, and it can happen really quickly. All right, the way I'm going to run this test is we are just going to turn it on and run it at full capacity and at full heat setting. All right, I think we're ready to run our test. Be real simple. Going to use this coffee mug to draw random samples about every 30 seconds. I don't know if they're really random, but. And then I'm going to use this that I bought at Harbor Freight. It's going to tell us what the temperature is. And we'll just do that every 30 seconds and find out exactly what's happening to our water temperature. So let's go ahead and get it flowing. Start our clock. Got hot water, 10 seconds in, so let's go ahead and take our first sample. (101). That was 10 seconds in. Now let's take another sample at 30 seconds in, and then we'll go every 30 seconds after that. 98, so it dropped after 30 seconds. We'll pull the next sample at 1 minute, and that's going to be about 1.25 gallons that we ran through the system. Interesting. It's holding pretty good now. And take our next reading at 1.5 minutes in. And we're still holding right at 98 degrees. So we're going to be coming up on 2 minutes, which means about 2.5 gallons of water. Make sure that's all the way up. Staying pretty consistent. 2 minutes in, that's about 2.5 gallons. We're at 2.5 minutes in. Look at that. 3 minutes. And we're starting to see some temperature loss. Three and a half minutes in. More temperature loss. We're going to do 4 minutes in, and this is going to be about 5 gallons of water that we've drawn continuously. And now we've had some significant drop. Do one more test. It's going to be at 4.5 minutes. It's going to put us at about 6 1/4 gallons of water drawn continuously. And there you go, down to 74.6. So, gives us a pretty good idea that if you were going to run the shower nonstop, you could easily get 3.5 minutes of a really nice warm shower. Now, I like the fact that it's not coming out at 106 or 108 or 110, because I don't necessarily have to then worry about adjusting the valve with the cold water, mixing it. What we've found so far with this is we can pretty much just turn the hot water on and it's a nice temperature. Now, when we shower, we take those, typical showers where on, off, and we've had no issues running out of hot water. So in the camper, we just don't normally turn it on and let it run until we're done. So we will let it recharge and we'll run this test one more time just to make sure it was accurate, and then we'll finish up. Now it's time to wait. All right, the hot water heater is recharged, so let's do this test one more time. Do it the exact same way at 10 seconds. I'm going to pull a sample. So on Celsius. A little warmer this time. Okay, we're coming up on 30 seconds, just like the last test. And we dropped about where we normally are. And that's the one thing I have noticed with the Alde. You get a sudden burst of hot water and then it kind of levels out. We're coming up on 1 minute. Dropping. We're now coming up on 2 minutes, which would be 2.5 gallons of water. We're approaching the 2.5 minute mark. So 96 degrees after 2.5 minutes. Coming up on 3 minutes here. Seems to be fairly steady right there. Three and a half minutes. It's kind of bouncing around there, anywhere from 95 to 93. Coming up on 4 minutes, and again, that would be about 5 gallons of water that we're burning through very quickly here. Almost to 4.5 minutes. Now we're starting to see some loss. 91 degrees. Coming up on 5 minutes, so I went ahead and actually pulled, I guess, a couple seconds early, but yeah, now we're starting to really see some dropping. Put my finger under there, it's starting to cool down pretty good. So, all right, so that time we went a little bit longer, I believe, 5 minutes. So that's how it performs, and like I said, we haven't had any issues. Gives us plenty of water, because again, we do the showers where you turn it on, lather up, or turn it off, lather up, turn it back on, rinse off, that type of thing. So okay, hope you found that useful, and if you have any comments or suggestions, leave them down below in the comment box. And as always, we appreciate everybody that subscribes to our channel, and we'll see everybody on down the road. Good night.